the female student also force themselves to have sex with the lecturer in order to get grade.
Some students find it so difficult to study, and they want to have good grades.
The female students are more in that situation. You see them, they are the lazy ones.
Concerned residents of the FCT have partly blamed the increasing menace of sex for grades in higher institutions on the students, as some believe that the act is a two-way vice. The continuous discovery of sex for grade cases has over the years terminated some lecturers' appointments. It has also kept lecturers and students in untold troubles, as seen in the case of University of Lagos, University of Abuja, amongst others. The Dean of Student Affairs of the University of Abuja, in an exclusive interview with AD4 TV Radio, explained that it is a misconception to think that sex for marks is only perpetrated by the lecturers. He stressed that there are several cases where the female students force themselves or seduce lecturers for higher grade.
There is this misconception that this sex for marks of a thing is a one-way traffic. It's not a one-way traffic. There are many instances where it is the other way around. It is the female student that offer themselves for marks. In other words, they are the ones, that willingly or with little effort approach lecturers and say, okay, I am ready to cooperate if you can pass me.
He, however, noted that the act is an unwholesome practice and a complete negation of the academic culture which has been criminalized in the country.
So, but then, however it is a very unwholesome practice. It is a complete negation of the academic culture. In fact, it is even a criminal offense now. It has been criminalized. Understand there is an act of the National Assembly that was passed last year that criminalizes it.
Similarly, Nigerian advocate of women and child rights, Amina Titilayo Atiku Abubakar, recently called on female students to learn to dress properly.
Our girls, especially those of us in the university, we should learn to dress properly. At times, it is these ladies, we sell our bodies to men. What is it that you want, what is it that you want to sell? When God has said you should keep your body, that is the temple of the Lord. It is for the man that you'll be married to in future. Then these girls, at times, they woo the men. And it is the fault of some parents. Because some parents too, they don't dress properly. And if these children see the parents the way they dress, they copy their parents at times. Then we start blaming lecturers. Lecturers, it's true, they send their bodies for marks. They do everything. Then it is even the fault of we, the parents too. We have to talk to our children.
She further blamed parents for showing bad examples to their words, noting that most children copy indecency from their parents. Former Provost, College of Education, FCT Zuba, Professor Mohammed Gambo Hamza, in the same vein, highlighted that lazy female students prefer to submit themselves to lecturers in exchange for higher grades.
It's happening with the female students, especially those who are lazy, those who are not well groomed in academics, and they were not ready to learn. So they prepare to submit themselves to unscrupulous lecturers, those who doesn't fear God, and those who deviate from the ethical of their job in order to get what they want from the female students, and then allocate marks to the student that the student does not deserve to have such marks.
Some Abuja residents who also spoke to AD4 TV Radio on the issue confirmed the popular assertion.
Yes, it is true that some lecturers always ask for sex in order to grade their students. But we also found out that the female students are more in that situation. You see them, they are the lazy ones. They don't study, and for them to make up their grades, they want self-help. And in the course of doing that, they have to see how they can reach out to the lecturers and ask them to help them out. And you know, a lecturer may not ask for money, and ask for their body, and then it goes. And then also is the student that goes around to encourage others. So don't worry. There's something they call school runs. They do school runs, they will not read, they will not study hard, because they knew that at one time that they have their various teachers, lecturers who will give them marks. And that's why we found out after they graduated, you see in a lack of productivity, low productivity. Today, many students, you ask them to write honor application letter, they don't know how to write it.
Some students find it so difficult to study, and they want to have good grades. So they have no choice than to sit down and look for the lecturer that's somehow cheap as well. You understand? Not all lecturers are disciplined, so they have to look for the one that they know if they seduce or they find a way of entering the man, so that they will be able to have their way. So it's happening, actually. It's definitely happening.
Lecturer force some ladies to have sex on them. The same thing, the female student also force themselves to have sex with the lecturer in order to get grade. When I was in the university, it's not that I caught some people in that act, but I know it's going on. Whether you like it or not, it's going on like that.
Residents of Abuja have, however, continued to condemn what they describe as an abominable act destroying the academic community in the Federal Capital Territory.